On July 13th, 2024, a tragic event shook the nation as an attempt was made on the life of former President Donald J. Trump at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The incident sparked a wave of responses across the country, highlighting the resilience and unity of the American people in the face of adversity. Emergency responders, law enforcement, and citizens rallied together in Butler, Pennsylvania, demonstrating courage and determination to uphold values of democracy and justice. This event serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing need to protect our freedoms and uphold the rule of law. The aftermath saw an outpouring of support and solidarity nationwide, emphasizing the strength of national unity in the times of crisis. As we continue forward, let us remember the bravery shown on this day and strive to build a future where such events are never repeated. Fight, fight, fight. Those are the words that are printed on this here limited edition Donald Trump, Fight to Save America, Stand Strong, fist in the air, blood pouring down his face. I ordered this online, and I don't know how many ever are available. I also have this. It's a coin. It's real metal. I don't know what kind of metal, but it's real. I don't know if the camera will decide to focus or not. There it is. I tried to straighten it out a bit. I didn't want to take it out of the baggie because it's, too precious to me. And this is what it says on the back. Hey guys, this is AJ Unlimited here to bring you another video, and I am going to basically tell you my perspective of witnessing Trump's assassination attempt live. I witnessed it live on the news, and it was it shook us. It really shook us. On July 13th, 2024, our flight to Disney World, Orlando, Florida, was scheduled around, it's like 5 something, right before the attack on Trump. And we were having a great time. We had arrived at the airport very early, actually, and checked our bags. Everything was going smoothly. Could not have been a more ordinary, more perfect, beautiful day to fly to Florida for a vacation for 2 weeks. It was myself, my mom, and Ella, my niece. You guys all know Ella. It was just the three of us. And because we were going down a little bit early, a few days early. Having arrived to this airport finally after many weeks of waiting, we got there. Our vacation has finally officially started. Nothing can get in the way of this beautiful vacation. I'm finally, my head's clear. For the first time in years, I can, totally just let myself go, shut my brain off, have not a care in the world for the next 2 weeks. And I was happy. I was excited. I was feeling very peaceful. We boarded our flight. I was sitting on the aisle. My mom was in the middle. My niece Ella had the window seat. And I didn't bring earbuds or anything because I didn't really think I would need them. So I just kind of said, so we fly Southwest Airlines. They're the cheapest. And I didn't know that they offer basically free television on their Wi-Fi. On their website, if you connect to their Wi-Fi, you can watch free television shows such as The Office or whatever movies are playing or the news. We had just taken off. We were in the air for not even 15 minutes. And my mom, who is the least technologically intelligent person in the entire world, I don't know how she figured it out, but she managed to get Trump's whatever his rally he was doing that day. She got it live on her phone, and I was just, okay, cool, watching it over her shoulder, had a little smile on my face, smirk. Yeah, that's our guy, that's our president. And I don't know, I couldn't hear it, but I could see him. So I was just kind of watching that, and I was just in my seat waiting for my Bloody Mary, my double Bloody Mary I had ordered. And I was just sitting there, and I just felt this sense of peace. I was just everything's okay. Everything's okay. I was drifting off into a nice peaceful nap when all of a sudden my mom goes, oh my God, she starts nudging my arm, and she's like trying to give me her earbud, her right earbud. While we were fumbling to get the earbud, my mom said, someone just shot him. Someone just shot him. And I'm like, what? And so I'm putting, and all I see is Secret Service surrounding him. I don't see Trump. And, of course I'm like, okay, he's on the ground, obviously, I don't see him. I just see Secret Service. And there was about probably 15 seconds, 20 seconds of, oh no, Trump, please stand up, please stand up. And he stands up, and I'm like, okay, he's alive, and his hair's all messed up, and I'm just like kind of looking for like the bullet wound. Where was it? In the chest, in the arm, in the head? Like, I don't know. I don't know. And he puts his fist in the air and does the whole, that thing. And that was pretty much like when he put his fist in the air was the moment where I was like, okay, like he's good. For now, he's good. Like, he's alive. Like, get him to the hospital if you need to, whatever you got to do to save him if necessary, but he's okay. And, they were getting him off the stage, and he just kept putting his fist in the air, kept doing, and people started chanting USA, USA, which was like, oh, that's beautiful. And then they showed the replays, and I saw him kind of do that, grab his ear. And that's pretty much when I knew, like, okay, like they just grazed him. They got his ear. He's fine. And the headlines kind of kept changing, like, oh, Trump got shot at the rally, gunfire at rally, all this stuff. And then it finally changed to Trump is fine, whatever. And I'm like, okay, he's okay. Back into vacation mode. And I was just like, okay, he's fine. Like, he's going to be okay. Honestly, I wasn't even surprised that this happened. I thought I'm surprised it hadn't happened sooner. It just had to happen on the plane on our first day of vacation. And I wanted to like text certain people, but I couldn't do that because my phone was in airplane mode. So I'm sitting there like, this is like going to be the longest flight of my life. It was about 2.5 hour flight. And I wasn't like really scared or anything. It was just kind of like, I need to tell someone. I need to talk about this. I need to tell someone. And there was not really any other commotion on the plane. And I don't really know if anybody else was watching. I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought there might be like a total chaos and people murmuring amongst themselves, and I don't know. But literally nothing happened. Nobody on the plane reacted at all. We got our drinks, and I guzzled mine down, and I was just like, okay, good, cool. Like, he's okay. I got my drink in me. Like, whatever. And my mom is just like, her eyes are just like glued like to the screen. Like, she cannot stop watching this. And like the entire flight, she's just watching. And I'm kind of, part of me is like, Mom, all right, like, put the phone down, relax, everything's okay, enjoy your vacation. We are sitting on the plane, and I'm just waiting for it to finally land. And sure enough, it lands. And like the first thing I do is go off airplane mode, and I like text our whole group family chat thing, like, oh, we landed. And then I got like, I think 2 or 3 text messages from like my brother and my buddy. And I think that was it, actually. And they both said, you missed a lot while you're on the plane. Trump, there's an assassination attempt on Trump. And I was like, yeah, I was there. I saw it. I saw it live. I saw it before you guys. I knew about it before you guys, probably. And it was just like the whole thing. And so, my goodness, that was the longest day of my life, because we finally we land, we go to the airport, we're getting our bags, and everything's just taking forever. By the time I got into my sister's car, when she picked us up from the airport, I was like, all I was thinking about is, I'm starving. I need a big fat burger or something. I need a beer. Once we got to our hotel, Mom puts the news on the TV, and she can't stop watching the news. And I'm kind of like, Mom, will you turn that off? Like, can't we just be on vacation? But she's watching it, and I'm guzzling down champagne out of the bottle just because I'm determined to enjoy my vacation. Like, whatever. We go to bed, and then the next day we pretty much are now like, all that's behind us for the most part. We're still talking about it, but it's like, okay, whatever. Everything's fine now, and like, it's cool. Over the course of the next week or so, I just remember more and more stuff started to be revealed and talked about. Like, for example, the picture of Trump putting his fist in the air. That's like my new face. That's literally my new Facebook banner. This is my cover photo on Facebook. I don't care. I ain't ashamed of it. I'm proud of that shit, man. That is a photo that's going to go down in history as one of the most important photos ever taken in the history of our country. So that surfaces. There's another picture of, like, I guess a photographer snapped the photo the exact millisecond the bullet whizzed by his head, and you can see it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And more stuff is kind of being released. They finally revealed who the shooter was, some 20-year-old kid who was probably paid to do that. I don't know. And so much other stuff, speculation and like conspiracy theories, and people are saying, oh, he faked it. It's like, okay, whatever, cool. I don't care about that. All I know is that Trump's okay. That's all I really care about. I made a Donald Trump tribute video I don't know when that was uploaded, like 6 weeks ago or so. That's right there if you want to check it out. So I just wanted to share that quick story with you about my experience witnessing that live on TV on a plane on the first day of our vacation. That would have totally, oh man, if that shooter was successful, that would have totally ruined our whole vacation. I mean, that was just like, yeah, that could have been really bad. And I also wanted to address the current state of Trump's campaign and what he's up against, because let me just put it this way. Trump said, and I couldn't agree with this more, and nobody can deny this, right? He said that after the first debate with Joe Biden of this year, Biden bombed so hard that they took him out and replaced him with Kamala Harris. Now, Trump said that's like watching a boxing match and one fighter is winning. The other guy's all bloody and nose broken, black eye, missing some teeth, and they pause it, pull him out, and then put somebody else in to fight his fight for him. That's what this is. Trump wiped the floor with Biden. He's going to do the same thing with Kamala unless they somehow cheat again. This isn't just another United States presidential election. This is like literally Armageddon. Like, this isn't Republicans versus Democrats. This is good versus evil. And I'm not saying if you're a Democrat voting for Harris, I'm not saying you're an evil person, but I'm saying if you vote for her, I truly hope that God shows mercy on your soul. If you are a Christian on the right side of the line and you believe in God, you will probably be okay. But if not, then you better repent. Most of you anti-Trump people out there, I feel like most of you don't even know why you hate him. And that's just pathetic. I think most of you guys are just bandwagoners and you're just hating him because everybody else does. And maybe you don't like the fact that he's speaking up against abortion and LGBT bullshit and all that stuff. And maybe you think he's a racist or a sexist or that he's like the next Hitler, right? The American Hitler. And that's fine. You could think that. But one thing I do know for sure is that I'm a man of God and all of my family is a man of God. We are all for Trump. We are all 100% for Trump. Most Christians, most Catholics are for Trump. So with that being said, I firmly believe that Trump is the one that's going to lead the country back to God. As a matter of fact, there's a prophecy about it. The media is not going to talk about it, though, because why would they talk about it? They hate God. But there is a prophecy about Trump leading the country and perhaps even the whole world back to God. And every time I hear him speak, all I hear are words of like wisdom and just like pure gold. It's like, this is what we need. This is the guy we need. So take that how you will. And hopefully he is the one. Hopefully he is the guy, the man, the Captain America of our generation, if you will. If he doesn't win, though, I know I'll be okay. And that's something that the Dems can't say. If Trump doesn't win, we'll be okay because we have God on our side and he'll take care of us. He always has, he always will. But for the sake of everybody else and for the sake of my future and the future of my future wife and kids, I surely hope that he wins. So that's all. You guys can go ahead and comment whatever you want, but that's it. So thank you guys again for watching this. I truly hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, you know what to do. And as always, I'll see you next time. God bless Donald Trump. God bless the USA. Peace.